Oh great, you just threw up on the floor. Well, that guy doesn't seem to mind. He hasn't even flinched. Oh, and you too. Don't walk away. You're right next to the first aid room. Look, it's open and everything. What's wrong with you? Hi there and welcome to today's Planet Coaster speed build. Today I'm showcasing the ride decoration I put together for the Cube Thrill ride, which can be a bit nauseating, as you've just witnessed. This ride is sitting in the middle of my neon themed go-kart track. I thought the cube fits in perfectly with this scene here, which helps to add depth to the racetrack as well. Plus the cube wouldn't really fit in anywhere else in the park. I thought it would be neat to put the access to the ride from a bridge that runs over the go-kart track. That way people in the queue have something to look at, and it helps with the go-kart scenery too. The next thing I did was to start adding this focal point. Since the ride is called the Cube, my first thought was to add giant cubes using the shapes. I tried a few of the different sizes but found that the medium ones work best. I put them on top of these cylinder shapes to make it look like a metal support, so they weren't just sat on the flat base. It does look like the cubes might block out the view from the ride from the queue, but maybe that's a good thing, it'll stop people backing out. I did change my mind a few times on the cube colours. I tried going with the pink cubes with the yellow centre, but it looks like something out of the early 90s to me, so I changed it to the black and the pink centre. Then I added some hot pink lights to get that neon pink glow. I added some colourable light panels at the base of the structure with a lighter pink that I think gives it some nice depth. I've been playing with these panels quite a lot whilst I've been building the racetrack, and they do shape up well in both day and night, so they're quite a good thing to use for dark ride builds. I finished off the cube design with some generic planting to fill the middle in. So my idea with the light panels along the queue fencing, I was looking at the ride from a distance and it really didn't have the wow factor yet. My go-to theming design is to add lights around the path to brighten up the queues a bit, and using two different colours always looks better to me than using one or multiple. That's racetrack aside of course, for that one I've used every colour under the sun. So this is about when the first guests, or should I say victims, decided to give the cube a go. The ones that you witnessed getting a bit queasy before. I watched them ride 3 times as I was building, and they looked like they were going to puke after the second go. I couldn't resist but follow them through to the plaza since I'd already placed a medical room down there, and I was curious to see if they'd use it. I found it pretty hilarious that they made it all the way to the room but stalled at the last second. That's one of those Planet Coaster things. So let me know what you think of this build in the comments. I'll end off with a ride on the go-kart track, as you definitely don't want to do the first person view ride in the cube. Thank you for watching, bye for now.